Thank you very much for the opportunity to testify before the committee and to be involved in this hearing. I've worked at the Ohio Entrepreneurship Center, which is an outreach center at Kent State University, partially funded by the state of Ohio, partially funded by the United States government, partially funded by private foundations, donations, and some fee for services rendered. Anyway, I have worked at the center for coming up on 8.5 years, and with the passing of our founder and director, John Lowe, this past December, I have assumed the role and responsibilities of director of the OEOC. Prior to joining the center, I was chief financial officer for over 15 years at Comsonics Inc., a 100% ESOP-owned company in Virginia, where I was able to experience firsthand how an ESOP could benefit employees on a personal, professional, and financial basis. Let me jump to talking about the impact of our center on jobs. Since the inception of the OEOC in 1987 and this June 30, 2010, OEOC staff worked with 644 companies, employing almost 137,000 people, to explore whether employee ownership made sense in their cases. We assisted employees in buying part or all of 89 companies, creating 14,658 new employee owners and retaining or stabilizing their jobs. Of the 89 employee-owned companies, 63 are still employee-owned. 18 were sold as financial successes, 5 were sold in distress, and 3 were shut down. Considering that 15 of the 89 were initially threatened with shutdown, in other words, some fairly bright and insightful business people analyzed those 15 companies' futures and decided that the best solution was to shut all 15 of them down. The fact that only 3 of the ESOP companies were shut down out of the total of 89 that we've helped is quite impressive. If every cent of our budget over our 23-year history were allocated to job retention, which is a very unfair calculation, the cost per job retained or stabilized would be about $719 per job. And if you included only the cost in state support, it would be $336 per job impacted. These costs are very low in relation to the usual cost of job retention. Let's talk about the Work Act and the Bank Act. Officially, the Ohio Employee Ownership Center at Kent State University supports the proposed Work Act and the U.S. Employee Ownership Bank Act. Their passages would facilitate the establishment and success of more employee-owned companies. As stated above, the OEOC has had considerable positive impact on jobs and wealth creation in Ohio. Other state employee centers should yield similar results in their states. The Work Act should be passed. Obtaining financing for ESOP and worker-owned cooperatives is a continual struggle. The U.S. Employee Ownership Bank Act will facilitate that financing and will result in the creation of more ESOPs and worker-owned cooperatives and prevent jobs from being needlessly lost due to lack of available financing. It should also be passed. As supported by several research studies, ESOP companies perform better than comparable non-ESOP companies. ESOPs and worker-owned cooperatives are simply a better way of doing business. Creating more of them will help not only the individual employees, but the companies themselves, their communities, their states, and the nation as a whole. Thank you very much.
Bill, thank you very much.